Alright you guys, this is what not to do when you remove a tail light on the new 2019 Nissan Rogue. As you guys can see, I fucked up. I broke this piece. Why? Because I was putting so much pressure trying to pull this tail light straight back, like I figured it should come out, and it wasn't coming out. So I thought maybe it needed a little help, like on the Honda Civics where you put a little pry bar and give a little bit of pressure on this corner so that it could pop out a clip this way so you could slide it back after. Turns out I was wrong. So hopefully this video helps you guys out so you don't have to go spend $170 on a new tail light like I'm doing right now. Because I don't want to just glue this and tell the customer I'll give them a discount or something. I just sent my driver to go buy a new one from the dealership. So hopefully this saves you guys some money. A little tip. So this thing, I've been trying to get this tail light out for a very long time, probably like 40 minutes or so. I tape all the way around anytime I remove any headlights or tail lights. That way, if there's any metal tabs in here and they slide out and poke something or whatever, you're not going to scratch up your paint. Anyways, you have one tab right there. You have that little bracket which was holding on very, very well for the front. And you have another tab right there. All of them do need to slide back. So when I was trying the driver's side right now, it was being a pain in the butt. I was scared of breaking this side too because I'm not trying to spend another $170 on this customer's car. I didn't want to pry nothing from here. I didn't want to pry anything from here because I seen another guy's video that posted online. He acts like it slides out super easy, but he broke this piece. I'm not trying to stick anything in there to help pry out that tab and break this piece either. So what I did is I just jiggled it probably 20-30 times. I did get a pry bar and I'm not trying to break this either, so I didn't want to put a bunch of pressure on there or shove my fingers in and be pulling and risk pulling too much pressure this way and getting this to touch the body too much and end up breaking either. So what I did is I shoved this pry bar into here just to put a little bit of pressure, and I just kept shaking back and forth like 20-30 times, and then the whole tail light finally slid forward. So that tab slides forward. There goes the pry bar on the floor. But anyways, that slides out of there. That one slides out of that pocket, and the other tab or the other pin is right there. That one slid out of that pocket. So you could see on this side, none of them broke. The tail light didn't crack or break or anything. I didn't have to use any pry bars besides the one I used right there. So hopefully that works for you guys. I don't suggest pulling out this way a lot because you got to pull straight back basically, but it's a pain in the butt. So like I said, I wiggled it over and over 20-30 times. Then I put that pry bar right here. Then I shook it back and forth. The whole car is even shaking as I'm pushing this tail light back and forth till it finally popped out. And when it popped out, it does slide and sags a little bit, which is good that I put a bunch of tape right here because you don't want it to slide. And I mean, it looks like the tabs are all metal inside anyway, so you shouldn't scratch anything up, but just in case, it's always a good idea to tape around everything. So hopefully this video helps you guys out on the new 2019 Nissan Rogue so that you guys don't make the same mistake.